Hello everybody, this is John Kay with PhotoBiz.com, the Internet Yoda here at PhotoBiz. And today we're going to walk you through how to set up the e-commerce that's built into your PhotoBiz account. And on the screen here, you'll see that I have the home page, so the first page that you see when you log into your PhotoBiz account. And on the left side menu here, we have the e-commerce icon. So you've got the third icon in here, the shopping cart. We're going to click on that. Usually what will happen here the first time you log in, you'll see your dashboard. This is going to give you an overview of anything you've sold through your site. And if this is the first time you've logged in, obviously you haven't sold anything yet. So we're going to walk you through how to set this up so that you can start taking payments through the site. You can sell prints, products, packages. This will also be what you can use for invoicing and scheduling. Everything that you're going to do e-commerce wise through your website and PhotoBiz account is all based through what you put into the e-commerce section here. The first thing that you want to look at is how to set up a merchant. And so your merchant is going to be how you accept payments. This can be credit debit cards, you can accept PayPal, you can do offline payments. So if you still want to accept cash, or if you want people to write you a check, or come in studio and pay, or pay over the phone and type in their credit card information through a processor in the studio. You've got different ways that you can set up to get paid. Most important though is that you set up some way for people to actually pay you for their orders. So let's take a look here. What we want to do is we want to mouse over the top section of the control panel where it says payment, and this menu is going to open up. We're going to click on the merchants option. If you have any merchants configured, they'll show here. If not, you'll see new merchant. We want to click on the new merchant button. This is going to give you your PCI compliance certificate. If you need it, you can click right on this link. That's what merchants use to show that your site is secure and you're in compliance with the stuff that's required for accepting credit and debit cards through your website. Below, you can select your merchant type, and you'll see we integrate with quite a few different places: Square, Stripe, who we currently recommend, iTransact, PayFlow Pro, PayJunction, Authorize.net, PayPal, and offline payments. What you'll do is you'll choose your merchant option here. You just click on the one that you want. So we'll just do Stripe since that's the one that's applied. You click connect. It's going to ask you to connect your Stripe account to your PhotoBiz account. All you do is put in your username and password. If you don't have your merchant account set up yet, you can also register one. You just go in and you click on this connect to Stripe button. It'll give you the option to sign in or create an account with them. Same thing if you're using Square. You click on connect to Square. It's going to pop in and ask you to connect your Square account. Whichever one you go with. If you do PayPal, it's a little bit different. It's going to ask you to name your payment. So we'd say, PayPal, pay via PayPal. And then you put in the email address that you want to use for your PayPal. And over here in special instructions and thank you, this is a good place to put in that, hey, you're going to be redirected to a PayPal checkout to complete your order. And then thank you for choosing your studio name. Offline payments, same thing. You can put in the payment name, cash, for example, pay via pay in studio, pay in person, however you want to word it. Special instructions, same thing. You can add that so that it's clear what the instructions are for this payment method for your client, and then a thank you message thanking them for their purchase. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll connect I'm going to go ahead and connect a Square account for it real quick. I do that just because I have a Square, so I can connect that real quick so we can see exactly how this will look. And we get the trusty reCAPTCHA. I don't feel like a robot today. And it's going to do your two-factor authentication, of course. And you'll get a confirmation message that it's been successfully connected. So very easy to get your merchant set up. And now you'll see that we've got Square as an option to pay via credit card. Let's do a PayPal one as well. and we'll add that payment option. And so now you'll see we have credit card and pay via PayPal. So you can have multiple payment methods. Same thing here with your Square. If you need to add a thank you message, you can do that very easily. And what's really nice is that these options will appear at the checkout for your client. So you can get paid the way that you prefer. Big thing to remember is when you get paid with PhotoBiz, we don't charge any commissions. There's no additional fees with us. Your merchant's going to charge you a transaction fee. That's that's between you and your merchant. We don't charge you anything to take payments through your site. So very easy to get paid with your merchant. Now the next part of this that we want to set up is if you are living in a place where you have to collect sales tax. Most of our customers in the United States obviously have to take sales tax. We have some other clients at other places that maybe don't, but sales tax for most people is something that applies. If you go back under payment, you click on taxes here in the drop down. This is going to allow you to create a sales tax line based on what your local requirements are. So we click on the new tax line here, and you'll see that it asks you a couple questions. We make it really easy to plug in the tax requirements for where your business is operating. You definitely want to check with a tax pro in your area to make sure that you've got yourself covered if you're unsure about what you need to charge for your sales tax stuff. But it's real easy to fill this out once you've got that information. So we'll just call this line description of sales tax. You can set your sales tax rate. It's a percentage, obviously, and then what's really cool here is you can charge sales tax based on where your orders are coming from. So if you need to charge anybody in the United States that orders from you, set it the United States all. You can also set it based on the country you're located in, or if you're in the U.S., what state you're in. If you need to charge sales tax on every order, you want to set this to all. If you only want to charge sales tax based on people that are purchasing from you in your state, then you want to set it that way. The example that we have on the control panel here says that if you select North Carolina, only clients that are based in North Carolina on their billing address are going to have sales tax applied to their order. If a client orders and their billing address is in Florida, they're not going to be charged sales tax on their order. So just be mindful of that when you set this, and that way you're collecting sales tax properly based on whatever your local requirements are. You have a couple of other options here for sales tax. You can apply sales tax to at the product level. So if you've got additional sales tax that you charge for a product or services, you can do that here. You can also charge, if you need to, sales tax to the shipping totals. Like I said, everywhere is a little bit different. So if you're not sure about that for what your business needs are, just be sure to check with a tax professional to make sure that you're in line with whatever your requirements are. The last thing you want to do is deal with orders that you've had where you didn't collect sales tax properly. So once you've got these configured, you click the add tax line option. That's going to add that sales tax in there for you. And if you need to add multiple lines, that's no trouble. You can go in and you can add more. If you need to change something, if your tax requirements change, you can click right on the name of the description and you can go in and change these. Or if you need to delete, you can just check the box and delete. So it's very easy to delete, change, edit, and add any sales tax information that you need to with your PhotoBiz e-commerce. The next section here that we'll talk about is going to be the shipping methods. And so this is going to be how you deliver your orders to your customers. This can be the post office, this can be UPS, this can be free in studio pickup. This is what method you use to actually deliver the product to your client. And so if we go back to the payment section, we're going to click on shipping. And any shipping methods that you have will show. If you don't have any, you'll see the no shipping methods found message here, and we want to click on new shipping method. You'll see here you got a couple of options. Your first thing is your shipping method name. This is going to be what displays on the shipping options for your clients based on their checkout. So let's do one for free in studio pickup. That's one I see a lot with our photographers. You can put in a short description. And this is nice because it gives you a little bit of filler text for it. So we'll say, all right, and so we'll set this to $0. You can exclude additional shipping costs. So one of the cool things, you can charge your shipping based on the price. You can do a flat rate per order. You can also do a percentage of the order with the minimum dollar amount if you need to as well. So it's a great way to control your costs for your shipping. And then you also can charge shipping for individual products. So you'll see here the option to exclude additional shipping costs. If you've got a particular product that's heavy, large, requires some additional, shipping and handling, you can charge that at the product level, and that way you cover any costs you have for any products that might not fall under the regular shipping options that you have here. And you can choose whether or not you want to exclude that from the shipping total here. So for this one, we're just going to do the free in studio. We'll hit 0 for this, and we'll add that. Once you've added it here, you've got your details. You can also charge country fees. So if you do international shipping and you need to charge a little bit more than the regular, obviously, rate, you can do that. We're going to go back, and you'll see here we've got our first shipping method set up. Now, if we want to offer, let's call this one post office, and you can charge a flat rate on this, so we'll just say $10. Now, this is where that country fees option really applies too, because you can go in, and if you want to ship something to, let's say, Canada or Mexico, and it's going to cost you a little bit extra, you can charge that here. And these rates don't reflect anything. I'm just putting in a placeholder for it. But you can add $10, and we'll choose Mexico on here, our neighbors to the north and south. And we'll say $10. So you've got your flat rate, but if you have an international customer that's just over the border, you can go and you can have that applied at checkout. Again, cover your costs to make sure that you're not, if you have to send something and ship it, it's going to cost you more. Make sure you've got that in place to cover yourself. You can add as many different shipping methods as you want to. So anything that you've got will be listed here. Free, whether it's free, paid, international shipping. If you want to offer like a priority overnight special deal for a larger fee, you've got a lot of different options that you can set up. It really just depends on how you want to do this. But those three things are the first and most important part of setting up e-commerce to get started. Again, that's going to be, your merchant you want to do first, your sales tax if necessary, and then shipping. Those three things set the baseline for you to be able to go in and sell literally anything that you're going to offer through your PhotoBiz site. This covers you to make sure you can get paid, you charge taxes, you can deliver the orders. So now that we've got our merchant, taxes, and shipping set up, now we can look at what we actually want to sell online. And so that's where you want to look at the sell online option here at the top. First, we're going to walk through setting up prints. So setting up prints allows you to sell, your 8x10s, 5x7s, 11x14s, whatever prints that your studio offers. You can set that up through the prints option here. So we'll click on prints. You'll see no print sizes found. This is the first time we're looking at this. So we click on new print size. We can add the print size. We can add the price. We can choose whether or not we want it to be active. We can charge sales tax on it, and then the additional shipping amount if we need to charge additional shipping for this outside of what we charge for a regular product. And so for this one, we'll do 8x10, and we'll charge, let's just say $50. Again, the price is up to you. You set your own pricing. So whatever you charge for your images, you put that in here. This is going to apply it through the platform. We'll leave it set to active yes. We're going to charge sales tax on it, and we'll not charge any additional shipping. So we add print size. You get the confirmation that it's been added, and we're off and running. So you can repeat that step for any other prints that you offer. These are, like I said, these are going to be for your a la carte prints. So let's say 11x14, and we'll say 65 on this one. So you can add different print sizes for different prices, whatever you want. What's really nice is that once you've loaded your price list into your site, or your pricing into your site, you can create different price lists. So if you have different price points that you offer for different types of clients, you can keep those exclusive. And I'll show you once we get some of the other items set up here in the e-commerce, I'll show you how to set up the price list. It's really cool because you can keep this exclusive between clients and you don't have to worry about people seeing different prices from what they have. Also, you don't have to worry about people sorting through different products. So if you do family portraits and weddings, obviously your products for those two types of clients are probably going to be a little bit different. The pricing is going to be a little bit different. You don't have to worry about brides sorting through family photos pricing and vice versa. So it makes it really easy for people to see what they need to see, keep that pricing exclusive. And we'll show you that in the next few steps. Once you've got your print set up, the next section that we set up here is going to be digital images. So this is going to allow you to set up to sell a la carte individual digital download files. And this is really cool because you can sell a couple different versions of your files depending on what you offer your clients. So we'll click on the new image button here to add an a la carte digital image. You'll see that you've got the option to create the name, the price, the resolution, whether or not it's active, and your sales tax details. You can do a lot here. So for this first one, let's say social media file, and we'll charge $20 for it. Now the resolution option here allows you to choose what version of the file the client can purchase for this price. So for this one, we're going to choose web resolution. It's a social media file. And you'll see here that the link that they get will be valid for 7 days once they've paid for their order. The file that they get is going to be for web use only. It'll be a max of 1500 pixels by 865 pixels. It'll be 72 dpi. That's what you want to do for a social media file. And we'll set it to active. We'll set it to charge tax yes, and we'll add that digital file. The next option that you can set up here, we're going to click on digital images and we'll see we've got our social media file. Let's add another one. And this one we'll call high resolution. And for this one, we'll charge $50. Again, this pricing doesn't reflect any actual pricing for folks. It's more for placeholder. We'll choose the high resolution option. And this gives a much larger version of the file for a larger price. And we'll click on the add digital image option. And finally, we have the third option, and this one we make this optional because not all of our clients sell original file resolution. So for this one, you can also have a third optional premium upgrade available for original resolution. This will allow you to sell a file that's downloadable up to 50 megs. And so for our clients that sell full res original file size, you can do that. The cost is only $10 a month to offer the original files. If you don't offer that, you don't need it. So it's very, very easy to add that third option as needed. And if you do need to add it, just click this upgrade button. That's going to take you to the screen where you can add the original file resolution on there. And again, you hit the add digital image. That's going to add that third option for you. And you'll see you've got your different pricing. So, like I said, you can charge different prices for different size files. You can add as many different a la carte digital images as you need to. And then those can be, exclusive through the price list option. That's how you set up your digital prints. So that makes it really easy. Now let's take a look at the packages option that you can set up here. Because with the packages, this will allow you to sell print packages where you're selling your traditional, hey, you get 2 8x10s, 3 5x7s, and so on. You can also sell digital packages. So you can say, hey, you get 10 digital downloads or the full gallery. So let's take a look at packages. I'll show you print packages first, and then I'll show you the digital packages as the third option here. So let's go to sell online. And we're going to choose packages. And you'll see here, categories, new package, delete. This allows you to create different categories of packages. It's great because it allows you to organize things. So first, what I'm going to do here is I'll show you, let's change this from just generic packages. Let's change this to be portrait packages. And that way, if we need to add another one, let's say new category, let's say wedding packages. This allows you to create multiple packages, and you'll see that you can even put images in these. So if you want to upload an image for your your wedding packages, for example, you can do that. Let's just grab a stock image out of here, and we'll just say bride, and that way we've got something in there. We'll use this stock photo, this couple, perfect. And so, very easy to add that category photo in there, and I'll show you where that applies later. But that allows you to categorize these packages. So for this one, we're going to click New Packages. We're going to add a portrait package, and you'll see that you've got 4 different types of packages that you can offer. You can offer fixed packages, you can offer flexible packages, you can offer digital fixed packages, and you can offer digital full event downloads. And so these 4 packages cover a lot of bases for you in terms of selling print packages or selling digital packages. The first one, fixed, this allows you to create packages with a fairly simple pricing structure. It allows your customers to choose poses from among their proofs in specific sizes. These work best when the number of poses is equal to the number of images in the package. So for example, if you have a package that consists of several sizes of the same pose, that's where you want to use your fixed package. This one's probably the old traditional package that you'd see like for for different studios and such. So let's go ahead and we'll click next. We'll call this the gold package. You can put in a description here. Now, the thing to remember is that the description, you want to be telling people about the package. This is what's going to sell the package for you. You don't necessarily need to include print sizes in this part because you're going to put in the print sizes in step 3, and those will be visible when this package is available for your customers to purchase it. And so for here, we'll say gold packages are our most popular portrait package and saves you 10% versus buying a la carte. Perfect. And you choose the number of poses. So this is going to be how many poses they pick out of their event gallery. So on this, we'll say you get 3 poses. Our price, we'll set that to be $100, and again, pricing is up to you. Charge checks, charge shipping, yes, yes. No additional shipping necessary for this one. You can also tag your packages, and what this does is this allows you to use tags to go ahead and organize your packages on the biller. I'll show you that in a minute. But also, this will allow you to use site search and such. So there's some stuff that the tags are really helpful with. I'll show you where this applies a little bit later in the tutorial. I'm just going to call this one gold portrait package. What next? Here's where you add your print sizes. So we'll say 8x10, you get 2. We can add additional print sizes, 5x7. Let's say you get 4. And any other print sizes that you want to add to the package. You'll say you get 11x14, you get 1. Perfect. Click on create package. This is going to generate the first package for us. So what this is telling the clients is that they can pick 3 poses and then they can apply it to those different print sizes based on what they've selected from their event gallery. All in all, it makes it really easy. You can go in and you can edit your details anytime that you need to. You can edit your print sizes if you need to, or add or remove. Very easy to do that. You can put an image in, so if you want to represent your package, you can. And I'm just going to choose from one of our stock photos here on the clipboard. We've got a package, a representation of the package on the wall here. And then SEO and search, you can go in, tags, you can put keywords in here. You can also optimize the package page in here if you need to as well. This uses our auto SEO feature by default. Generally, I leave those as is. So that's how you set up a fixed package. Now, let's go back and let's look at a flex package. With the flexible package, this is going to allow you to create a package based on unit pricing. And so with this one, your clients have the number of poses they could choose for a package, but they may not equal the same number of prints in that package. So you can have a customer that picks 2 poses, they get 10 prints, and then they can designate which pose they use for all 10 of those prints. So it makes it easier. It gives you a little bit more flexibility in terms of what those clients get with the packages. Either one of these is going to work for you. It just depends on what you're selling. So let's go in, and we've selected flexible. We'll hit next. We'll call this one the silver package. You can put in, again, another description on here. And so we'll put in, we'll say 3 poses. How many units do we get? Let's say 10. We can add a price to this. You can choose your different options in here. This one we'll call silver package, silver portrait package for the tag. And we hit next. And you'll see we enter our print sizes, but we don't assign an amount to these. And so you can put in whatever print sizes you want on here. And so on. Now, once you've created package, you'll see that you've got your different options for the details. You can go in and change prices or any of the settings. You can add and remove print sizes. You've got a lot of different options here. Again, we can put in different images to represent our package. So we'll just choose another stock photo on this. And the SEO section. So you've got a lot of options with the flexible packages. And as you add your packages, you'll see why these categories also make sense, because you can get a lot of different stuff in here, and this helps you stay organized. So, it makes it easy for you to be able to sort through stuff, find things you're looking for, and also just keep things exclusive between clients. Next, let's take a look at digital packages. And so we're going to click on New Package. The first digital package we're going to look at is Digital Fixed. Now, Digital Fixed allows you to designate a specific number of images that a client can purchase for a price. They get the link to download once they've paid for their order. So we'll choose Digital Fixed. We hit Next. We can give this a package name. We've already got gold and silver, so let's say Bronze Digitals. And you can put in a short description on here. We'll say you get 10 downloads with this, and we can charge a price for it. Again, price, you put in whatever you want here. We've entered the quantity, the price. Then you can choose what resolution the files are. So you can choose between web and high resolution with all website packages. And then if you offer the original file size, again, we know not all photographers give those original file resolution files. You can add that original file option. It allows you to allow downloads up to 50 megs for clients that are purchasing the full resolution, the full file. Again, the cost for original files, it's an option, it's $10 a month, and you can add that through the premium upgrade section or click on the upgrade option right on the control panel here. The next option, sales tax, and then whether or not these are active. So very easy to create your digital fixed package. Once you've got those entered in, we click digital package. You'll notice it's got the same type of settings that we have here, just with the download option. The images tab here is going to allow you to put a photo to represent that package. I clicked on stock images. I meant to click on the image clipboard here. And so you just choose which one of these you want to apply. I've got some placeholder graphics in here I'm using. And that's how you set up your digital fixed package. And the last package that I'll show you here, we go and we click on new package. This is how you can allow clients to purchase the full event. So this is a really popular one for some of our photographers that sell digitals. This allows your client to purchase all of their photos in one shot for one price, and then they can download it. And so we'll choose the digital full event. And we'll give it a name, digital full event. And for this one, we'll charge a different price. and you can choose your resolution on this, whether or not you want to charge tax, create digitals. And again, the same process for adding a image that represents it as what we did with our other packages. This allows you to set up to sell all the images one shot. And so you'll see we've got all 4 packages now. We've got the fixed, the flexible, the digital fixed, the digital full event. Makes it really, really easy to sell packages through your PhotoBiz e-commerce. And again, you can add as many packages as you need to. You can offer as many different types of packages as you need to. It gives you a ton of flexibility with all this. And you just repeat the same steps for creating new packages. So, if you need to add some new ones, you can do that. One thing that's a big time saver too, if you have some different packages that you're going to offer that are similar, you can use this copy button, and this will allow you to duplicate it. So you rename it and create a duplicate option for these. I usually recommend that if you're doing, if you're doing something that is similar but different. Maybe it's the same package but it's a different price. Makes it really easy where you don't have to recreate everything from scratch. You can just make the same package and then put a different price tag on it, and that'll save you some. That's a big time saver when it comes to setting up this e-commerce stuff. But that's how that all works for digital packages. And so, this is the difference between a la carte prints and digital packages. Really, really easy to set this stuff up to sell your prints. So the next thing we're going to look at is selling products. And so selling products, this allows you to sell any of the other stuff that your studio offers outside of your prints and print packages. This can be albums, this can be canvas wraps, this can be coffee mugs. Literally whatever your studio offers, you can sell through the products with your PhotoBiz e-commerce. The first step to setting up a product, once you're in your control panel, is to go to Sell Online, and we're going to click on the Products tab in this drop-down menu. You can do categories. So if you want to categorize your products as different things, you can do that. There's already some categories set up here in this demo that I'm using, but if you need to add a new category, you can do that. You click on New Category. It'll ask you to name it. So let's call this one Canvas. You can put in an image to represent this category, and I'll show you how this applies once we get into the client galleries piece of this. But we'll go ahead and we'll choose that one. You've also got the ability to add alt text. So if you want to add some alt text to this, you can. So I'm going to call this PhotoBiz Canvas Products category. And then you've got the SEO section if you want to go in and you want to add some meta titles, descriptions, and keywords to your product categories. Again, I usually default these to the auto SEO based on what the product category in your studio name is. But if you want to go in, you just choose custom, and it'll let you go in and customize those. So we'll go back, and to create a product, very, very easy to do. We'll go ahead and we'll click on the new product button here. First thing we want to do is give it a name. So we'll call this one, let's call this one Canvas Wrap. And you can put in a description for the product. So this again will be a little blurb of information that goes with the product to help sell it or describe what it is to your clients when they're looking at it on the site. I'll just put in a little filler text here. You can charge a price for this. And so we'll put $100. Again, all pricing is up to you. So this price may not represent what you charge, but that's okay. You put in whatever you want to offer, and it makes it really, really easy. Charge sales tax, charge shipping. If there's additional shipping cost, you can add those items here, and we'll choose to make it active. So let's go ahead and create the product. And voila, we've got our product details here. We've got the ability to put an image to represent the product. So we're going to go to the image clipboard, and we've got some preloaded images here that we uploaded for this tutorial. But you can upload photos of your products to represent them on your store. The options feature here is really cool because the options allows you to do quite a few different things. This allows you to offer things like different finishes, framing options, sizes, really anything that you want to give your clients the ability to choose from different options that you have for that product. You can use this for that. So let's put in an example. We click the new option button. By default, it's going to say untitled here. So let's go ahead and let's click on the little pencil icon. We can rename this. Let's say choose your size. Now that gives the option a place to put in your sizes, right? So we'll go ahead and we'll click on this other little pencil. You'll see that you've got the option to display prices or not if you charge more for the different sizes. And then you can also choose whether or not this is a required option at checkout. So let's go ahead and we'll set display price to no, and we'll set the required to yes. So let's go ahead and we'll hit save on this. Now what we can do is we can add the sub option. So let's say 8 by 10, and this one there's no additional price for it, but then we can say 11 by 14, and this one costs 10 extra dollars. That way you can go in and this will give you different options, and you can charge different rates if you need to. You can also put optional text fields in here. So if you want to offer an option that includes some personalization, you can capture that from your clients right through this. That's great for things like albums. So if you want to include a section in there with personalization on it, you can do that. Or anything else that you need to get information from your client, or you want to allow them to put some personalized information in, you can set that here with this optional text field. You just set that to be required. So let's go back, and we've got our different options and sub options set up here. Photo requirements is where you can set what the minimum and maximum number of photos are going to be for this product to be completed. And so for the canvas wrap, we'll just set the minimum to 1 and the maximum to 1. What that means is that your client will have to add 1 photo to this product for it to be able to be completed and submitted through the ordering. Where this would work for albums is you'd want to set it to if your album can have 25 photos, or requires at least 25 photos to print, but you can go up to 30. You'd set it to minimum 25, maximum 30. So very easy to set the photo requirements for your packages or your products. Digital downloads. If you offer digital prints and digital packages, if you offer digital products, this section allows you to set up a download link. And so this is great if you offer any sort of thing that requires a download. So if you have Photoshop actions, if you offer, a digital book, if you offer a digital styling guide, you can include that. And what's really nice is that the file section over here, you can upload the file to it, and then you can choose here, and it'll be listed. Anything you've uploaded will be listed here. You just choose from this drop down. You can choose how long that link will be valid and how many attempts to download it can be done. So once you've got those all configured, you hit save changes, and that's all set. The digital product downloads work the same way that digital file downloads work, in terms of that link is not valid until the order has been paid for. So this makes it low touch for you. If you've got a customer that goes online and they check out through your Square merchant or your whatever, and it pays, they get the receipt, they have the link to download it right there. So it's low touch for you. You don't have to worry about going in and doing anything. If you do an offline payment, they'll get the receipt, but the link to download is not going to be valid until you get paid, and then go in and manually update the payment as paid. And so we'll show you that on the other side of this once we get through setting up the actual e-commerce. You have the SEO and search section. Again, you've got tags, you can do keywords here for on-site search, and then you've got the SEO section. This allows you to configure these different options for your website. And finally, you have stock tracking. So one of the things that you get with your PhotoBiz account e-commerce is inventory. And so if you want to offer limited quantity of products, very easy to go in and turn that on at the product level, and then you just enter what your initial stock is here. The inventory tracking, like I said, it's really great if you have something that's limited edition. You don't want to oversell it. This will automatically track it for you. That's how you set up your products. And so products, you go through and just follow those same steps for any additional products that you want to set up. And you'll see we've got some different categories set up. We've got collages, we've got photo albums, gifts, books, you name it. So you can do different product categories, different products that you set up. It's all very, very easy. And again, with PhotoBiz, you set all your pricing. You can use whatever print labs and vendors you prefer. We don't take any commissions. And those orders all come directly to you, so you can control the fulfillment on it. So anything that goes out to your customers, you know, is going to meet your brand expectation because you can submit those orders through your vendors of choice. So very easy to do all that. So that's how you set up products. Next, we're going to look at how to set up services. So your PhotoBiz e-commerce allows you to take payments for services through the site. This is going to be for services if you're just taking a session fee or a deposit, but you're not scheduling. This is great for clients that want to offer the ability to pay online and then they book afterwards. Setting up services is really easy. We're going to go to Sell Online, and then we click on the services option in the drop-down menu here. Again, just like with products and packages, you can set up categories as needed. You see that there's a couple different categories in here. I definitely would not recommend saying two categories with the same name. So let's change this one to portrait session fees. And we can change this one to, let's just change this one to wedding deposits. And again, this is great for setting up to take payments through the site for like a one-time cost, or to get the process started, a session fee, a deposit, but not associated with scheduling. You have scheduling included with the account. That will all get set up through the scheduler over here. We'll cover that in another video. This is more for just taking that one-off payment, or that initial session fee, that type of thing. So once you've created a category, you've got the icon here, we can rename it. Again, you can put in a category image. So this is a great way to use an image to showcase what your clients are getting ready to look at. You can do alt text, again, if you want to have that in the site. And you can do alt text for any image in your PhotoBiz site. So we make it really easy to do that. The SEO and search section is here as well. And so now we've got a category set up for portrait session fees. Let's go ahead and we'll click on this. And we'll call this one sitting fee and time cost for your family portrait session. And we'll just say this one's $250. You can set your own name, description, and price, obviously, whether or not you charge sales tax, and that's all in there. And you'll see this section looks very similar to what we saw with packages and products. This also allows you to put in an image to represent what the session fee is. So if you have a graphic you want to use, you can put that in. We'll pick one of these pictures of the sisters here. And then you can do options if you want to. So if you include things like hair and makeup as an option, you can add that. If you want to offer other things that add-ons, if you want to offer additional kids, that type of thing, and charge an extra fee for it, you can do that here. So let's go in and I'll show you to set this up. We'll do new option. Let's call this one hair and makeup. And we can do the sub option, yes, and we'll say it's an extra $100. And we can give them the option to do no if they don't want hair and makeup. And so what that's going to do is that will give the ability for people to go online, they can pay their sitting fee for $250, and then if they want hair and makeup with you, they can also add that into the total, and it'll calculate that all at checkout for you. Makes it really, really easy. You have the photo requirements here. Typically, this is going to be 0. There's a few different scenarios I've seen where clients will set this to have it, but more often than not, you don't need to put that in there. This would be if you do like retouching or something like that, and you want to offer that. But this is usually I see this just set to 0. Digital download. This is great if you have like a style guide you want to include with their order. So if you have a PDF that you've uploaded to your file section, it'll show here. You can also include any other files that you want, and then you can control how long that link will be valid to download and how many attempts they have to download it as well. And SEO and search here, you've got these different fields, tags, keywords for on-site search, and then the SEO preferences section for Google. Any changes you make in here, you just hit save changes, and that is going to create a service fee for you, or service for you. That's really, really easy stuff to set up. You can repeat that step as often as you need to for any additional services that you offer. And again, this is more for services that don't have scheduling associated with them. Again, you have the scheduler included with the account, so you can set up scheduling, booking, and payments and all that through the scheduler option. We'll cover that in another video on scheduling. So that's how you set up your services. So once you've got your prints, your packages, your products, your services, you've got everything set up. Now what you can do is you can organize these things in a price list. So setting up a price list with your e-commerce allows you to keep these things exclusive between different client types, different price lists. So let's take a look at how to configure a price list. We go into Sell Online, and at the bottom of the drop down here, we got price lists. You'll always have a global price list. So this is going to be the one that controls what people could see on the on the public version of your website. It'll also be anything that's based on this will be visible to people that don't have their own price list. So let's go in and we can edit the global price list, and you see you've got by default everything set to none, and you can see the different things that you have available in here. So shipping methods, we can set all shipping methods are available. We can uncheck all, we can check all, we can have one available, one not. And if you make a custom change here, you'll see it switches to custom. This is really nice because if you have different things that you want to offer, but you don't want stuff to be seen by other places, this is how you can edit it. Your products, you'll see any categories you've set up, and then within those categories, you can click on it and see the products. So if we know, hey, I'm not going to offer books to this client, we could set that to none. But if we're in gifts and we say, hey, you know what? I don't want to offer the mouse pad, the desk calendar, the ornament, but I do want to offer the coffee mug. You can set that checkbox to be custom. Any changes you make in these, as you click around, once you've got them selected, you click Save Changes. And so the price list can be controlled here, like I said, shipping methods, products, packages, services, and then your digital prints and regular prints. So you can set up a price list to showcase whatever you want on here. Now, if you need to create a new price list, you click the button, and we'll say Portrait Pricing 2023. You can choose whether or not you set this as the global price list, and you can go in and you configure what you want to put in here. So if we know, hey, we're not doing wedding packages for this, and we're also not doing our regular products gallery, our books, and our canvases, but everything else is available, add price list, and it's done. And so you can create as many different price lists as you want to. And this is really, really easy to manage your pricing. And like I said, you can set these up to keep your pricing exclusive between different client types, different price points, and such. So that's how you set up price lists for your PhotoBiz e-commerce. And those price lists, once you've got them configured, they'll be available to your clients when you set up their events in the client galleries option. And it makes it really easy to, hey, I have wedding client 1 and portrait client 2 here. They're only going to see what you've set up based on their price lists. So very easy to do that. Once you've got your your e-commerce configured with and your price list set up, the next thing you can do is consider doing gift cards, coupons, and campaigns. So first, let's take a look at gift cards. So gift cards allow you to have a digital gift card for your e-commerce. And this gives you a great opportunity to offer clients the ability to share a link with family and friends where they can purchase a gift card to use towards their order with you. Or you could sell gift cards right through your site that can be used towards portrait sessions. To create a gift card, you choose under Sell Online New Gift Cards, and we'll click on the New Gift Card button. We can manually create a gift card. That part's easy. We'll say $100 gift card demo. We add that gift card. You'll see the gift card number is generated. It'll show you a description, order number if it was purchased from you, when it was created, how much it was for, how much is left, and whether or not it's active. You can manage gift cards too. So, if you go in and somebody purchases more or gives you cash in person, that type of thing, you can go in and manually update this. You can also resend a gift card code to your clients. Makes it really easy to manage gift cards. Now, the settings option over here, this gear, this allows you whether or not you're going to have gift cards enabled, how you want to offer these. So you can do it as a range or you can do it in increments. It gives you a lot of flexibility with it. And so you can go in and just choose how you want to do it. I usually recommend doing increments because it gives you a little bit more control over what people can purchase. Range, that gives you flexibility, but it also creates room for error. So with the increments, you could say, hey, you could purchase a 25, 50, or $100 gift card, and people just choose from a drop-down menu with that. If you use the range option, they type in the dollar amount they want to purchase. So, like I said, the increments option gives you a little bit more, a little bit easier experience for your customers, and it gives you a little bit more control over what people put in. The range just kind of lets people put in whatever they want. You can choose whether or not you want an automated email sent out when they purchase, and then you control the subject and message of that automated email as well. So really easy to set this up. We'll go ahead and hit Save Changes. And like I said, gift cards is cool. So where this will appear on the site, in your website builder, you have a gift cards block. So let me add a new page. And you've got the pre-designed page layouts now. These are really cool. If you haven't seen these yet, pre-designed page layouts will let you choose the type of page you want to use. And for this one, I'm just going to pick blank, and I'm going to call this one gift cards. And over here on the right side in the site builder, we have the gift cards block. And so now we can click on our device preview, and you'll see here, this is what gift cards will look like for your customers. They can choose that drop down, and I can say, okay, $50 is what I want to do. I'm going to put in my email. And we'll put a little custom message in here. We add it to the cart. Secure checkout. And I'm going to enter in PhotoBiz's information here so we can show you how the checkout process works for gift cards. And so we're going to pay via PayPal this time. We hit submit order. This is going to take us over to PayPal to complete the payment. So once that order comes in, you'll get a notification. Hey, someone bought a gift card from you, right? Perfect. So we go into the gift card section again, and you'll see we've got this one's purchased, order number. Now this one shows pending payment because I chose PayPal and I didn't put in my information into PayPal. This order is pending, so that means I haven't been paid for it. Once I know that payment comes through, or if I did put in my information on PayPal, in your order section here, this is going to switch to paid. And in turn, our gift card option is now active. And so this gift card code will actually work for $50 towards an order placed through your e-commerce. And so the gift cards option is really cool because it makes it super easy to allow people to go in and purchase gift cards towards their orders or toward their family and friends orders. So very, very easy to do this. And gift cards is a great way to, like I said, manage this. So um, if you need to sell gift cards through here, great way to do this. Also great for like gift registries, that type of thing. So that's how you set up gift cards, and that's how your clients can in turn use them. Let me show you that too in a later video with the client galleries. I'll show you how you can apply this gift card towards your orders. How to set up coupons. So you can set up coupons if you offer promo codes or coupon deals through your e-commerce. You could set that up by going to payment and choosing coupons in the drop down. There's the new coupon button, and you can see the different types of coupons you can do. So you can do percentage discounts, you can do dollar discounts, and you can do buy one get one discounts. It all just depends on what type of coupon you want to offer to your clients. Percentage discounts, you can do a percentage off a total order, a percentage off a single item, or a percentage off of a group of items. Dollar discounts, you can do dollar off the total order, off a single item, a group of items, or you can even do free shipping. And then BOGO, you can do buy one get 1% off, buy one get $1 off, and buy one get one free. Got a lot of flexibility with your coupons. So depending on which one you select here, so let's do a buy one get one free. You'll see you've got your coupon code. You can put in a little description. The description is internal, so only you'll be able to see that one. So it's great to put in a little note that gives you some context of the why you made that coupon or what it's for. You can choose. Let's call this one BOGO 23. And then you can choose the date that it's active. So we'll go today, July 13th, 2023, and we'll say it's good through the end of the month. And then you can choose the number of uses. If you want it to be able to be used, once, go ahead and put in one. If you want to be able to 5 times, hey, first 5 clients that use this get BOGO, you can do that. You've got a lot of options with it. If you want it to be unlimited use, just leave it blank. So we click next, and now you choose what items you want this coupon to apply to. And so you could say any item, you can say any item in a specific category between products, packages, services, scheduling options, and prints. Or you can specify it down to specific items in specific categories. So you've got a lot of flexibility with this and how you want this to apply. So for this one, we're just going to choose any item though. The final step before the coupon is generated is how you want the maximum quantity of applicable items to apply to the cart. And so you can set this to apply the coupon as is. You can set this to give a maximum amount of dollars off, or you can assess it to be the not go above the highest price of the item. So these options will just depend on what you have, what you've set up, and for BOGO, obviously you don't want someone to buy a $5 item and then add a $10,000 item for free. So you can go in and you can configure how these are applied. And once it's set up, it's there, and you can see all the details about your coupons. So very easy to go in, and you can create different coupons for different things. So depending on how you want to set it up, you get the Save 10 promo. Same thing. We'll say that this promo is good for the rest of July. Unlimited use. We'll save 10%. We'll leave no minimum, no max on the order. So very, very easy to do. So you can create as many different coupons as you need to. And with your coupons, those apply at checkout. So your clients can, put that promo or coupon code in at checkout, and it'll apply the discount based on what they have. The last option for running deals through your website is campaigns. Campaigns will automatically apply a discount to what you specify in here. So if we click on new campaign, we can say summer sale, 10% off all orders, and we put in at 10% for the discount amount. We'll set it for July 1st all the way through, let's say, August 31st. And then on here we can choose your items. Much like the coupons, you can specify what it applies to, and we'll just say it's all orders, so we'll set it to all items. And then in your settings here, the top right, you can choose whether you want to allow coupons to be applied in addition to sale campaigns, and then if you have multiple campaigns, how you want the discount to apply, whether it's the highest discount or lowest discount. So you can do a lot with your campaigns, and this makes it low touch because this will automatically apply this discount based on the parameters that you set. So clients don't have to enter in a coupon, they don't have to put in any additional information. It just applies that the price is the price. So it makes it really easy. So that's how you set up your e-commerce, and it makes it really easy to sell online. In the next video, we're going to show you how to set this up for your client galleries, apply your pricing, and how the checkout process works. So I hope that you found this video to be useful. If you have questions or anything, don't hesitate to give our team a call. We're available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The phone number is 866-463-7620. You can find it down here in the bottom corner of the control panel. If you don't have time for a call, or you prefer to do live chat, we got the live chat icon over here. You just click the button and you can send us a message. You see, we reply quick. So we get back in touch with you if you prefer live chat. So you've got a lot of options, or if you just kind of want to figure it out on your own, PhotoBiz Assistant is here, and we've got our articles in here, so you can also look at the articles available to you there. So lots of good stuff out there. I always say give us a call if you need help, and we'll walk you through it. Either way, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for choosing PhotoBiz.